And yes, let's talk about Miss Universe 2024. Or as many people know it, Miss Robbery 2024. Just look at this. Apparently there were injustices, expulsions, 1,000 things happened as always in Miss Universe. Miss Universe is a competition full of controversy all the time. My little ones, you are YouTubers. Yes, Susana, they live off controversy. But well, today I will be telling you everything from the worst to the funniest, Susana. So stay if you want to find out all the gossip from Miss Universe. But well, before starting the video, hello, good or bad girls. Don't forget to follow me on my other social networks. Thank you, love you. Let's look at this case. Let's start with the traditional costumes. It's my favorite part of all beauty pageants. Juana Maria. Usually my little ones fast, right? Because they go either too simple or with something that doesn't suit them. But well, yes, my little one from Ivory Coast. You could have put that elephant on your shoulder, on your head, on your knees, but you decided to put it on your crotch. Well, on the crotch. Oh, my little one really won. It's not that I want to think badly, but like, and at some point it started to be like that. Yeah. Pusita, oh, clean pussy fresh. It was Armenia. Miss Simplicity, Armenia, you're going to take this to Miss Universe. Miss My Life, to the traditional costumes of Miss Universe. I mean, even if you go as you are, something from your country, you have to take it to the other extreme, right? It's not about staying there in the simple thing, no. You have to take it further, right? Put a landscape, sword, fought, or whatever you want behind it, little girl. Although Armenia, where she devoured, was on the catwalk, Susana said they don't humiliate her here. As she didn't come out in a bikini, she had to give it her all. My God, acrobat dancer. No to the transplant, my little girl. There's always one. Susana, they always go too simple with things that make you think there's nothing typical in Australia. Susana, dress up as a kangaroo, oh no. Others who were also too simple, nearly not even looking like a typical costume, were Belgium, Croatia, Finland, Greece, Hungary, Elsa Macau, and Mauritius Etasej. Is this Sesh, Susana, is this Sesh? Well, no. Sesh is thin.
He's in his skinny era.
He's in his Ozempic era. Are you telling me that Sesh appeared on my TikTok and I didn't recognize him until I read his name? Are you telling me that nowadays almost all celebrities, Susana, are thinner than us? This was also my stumbling blocks. As usual, a few little ones tripped me up. It was a, let's go for a walk in the dance, Susana almost falls me. Well, not almost, she falls, but if not, almost falls her. The huge head that she carried above, and it's that my little one made the most normal movement, Susana, and already that thing, it moved like this, Susana. The Lord of the Night, he thought he was a rocker, right? So she had to be stiff mood. Yes, oh, my little one was scared Bangladesh. As she was simple, my little one, and she watches my videos, she said, no, I can't stay. Just with this. She put on a tremendous dance to that thing that she had behind Susana, back Susana, to put on a little show. The usual Bangladesh, I tell you that. I liked that you're contestant. No, but you know, the directors of Miss Universe Bangladesh. Susana wanted to choose something simple, even though her mom, who had tremendous talent, did it. However, one expects a little more. Mother of Bangladesh, we are in Miss Universe. My sweetie, I know, shut up, my little one. Here from the British Virgin Islands, Susana delivering the mail. With flow, I want them to come deliver the mail to me like that. Juana, Bulgaria. Juana, I was going to complain about Bulgaria, but suddenly my mouth fell when that thing got into her nose, Susana, and she started bleeding. What? Halloween's over, Christmas is near. Update yourself, put some budget or imagination into your plans. Cayman Islands looked affordable. Don't be stingy with your life. Do what you can with what you have. Well, although the imagination was good, right? I liked everything, sort of. But it looked kind of cheap. Honestly, things as they are. Czech Republic. Czech Republic reminds me of the letters I used to write to my mom when I was little. They looked just like that. That's how they were, Susana. Thank you, Czech Republic. You brought back memories. Lazy Equatorial Guinea. I admit it reminded me at first of Shrek's bathroom. Literally want a zombie. I just want to be a zombie. Better start learning English, but then it transformed. We love India. My little one was struggling. My child was having a hard time with that, Susana. When I encourage them to do their best, it's not to make my child and Susana feel this way. My little one was like this. Oh, they don't see it, but with her little paw crossed like this, Susana, you know. My little one was walking with her paw crossed. She was not living her best moment, and I tell you, in the photo, she looked great. But when you see the video, Susana, winner of 1,000 battles. It was also Soy Luna, Asian version. I'm close to reaching my heaven. Yes, Susana, Japan. Japan like this. Japan with the skates. I love Japan, showing us their talents. Montenegro, the simple little suit. Susana, I was going to put it among the suits like this. You know, I told them. At the beginning, they were too simple, but I loved the poses that Montenegro started to make. Susana, back. Montenegro was living it, giving me a look, giving me pose, giving me waist. Susana, what one asks for? That it be at least. The people from your contest, Susana, gave you the shittiest little suit from there. You put style on it. Pras, Montenegro won. Juana Suriname, according to me, went to represent her country. Because her country, according to, has too much vegetation, it's too green, and she went to represent that, right? But Suriname's dress, according to me, had very little green. Susana. According to me, she was representing the little vegetation of her country, right? Susana, you say that represents the vegetation in your country, but I tell you, your country is in drought, Juana Maria. Enough, you know? No, I don't know what Suriname was missing. Juana Maria brought me an Auto-Tungo keyboard. What happened? Why did my voice come out like that? United States of America, I'm not surprised. United States of America is always the same. For United States of America, it's always the 4th of July, right? They're always representing the 4th of July, Juana Maria. Do you know that it's Independence Day here in the United States? What can I do for you? I almost forgot to mention Duolingo Susana teaching me languages. My favorite typical costume was definitely the one from my home country, Cuba. We haven't participated in Miss Universe since 1967 due to the former Cuban president, but she gave it her all. I'm very proud. We continue with Mexico, Argentina, Bolivia, Cambodia, Ecuador, wow, Colombia was also wow, Nicaragua, Peru, Venezuela, Guatemala, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Spain, among others, because many girls really shone. The most badass and the public's favorites to win, Susana, not only in these typical costumes, no, but to win, and this I am saying the public's favorites according to several videos that I saw, that people made their compilation of their favorites, and I took note, Susana, of the ones that were repeated the most, and these were the girls. Colombia, Puerto Rico, Denmark, Ecuador, Mexico, Zimbabwe, Chile, and Egypt stand out. Especially Egypt because she is the first Miss Universe contestant with vitiligo, among her many other notable qualities. But I tell you, that vitiligo gives her quite a plus. Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Peru, and Thailand. Highlights from Susana, the crown of my Philippines. I can't. She was so cute, and I thought that was Photoshop. I didn't think that was real, but it was real. I saw the video of when they were crowning Juana Maria. Oh no, the crown of the Philippines, Susana, my mental stability is hanging by a thread. The faces of Tanzania. That was also something I have to highlight from this whole contest, right? My side eye to the contestants went viral, especially towards Susana. Tanzania must have felt disliked by everyone in the contest. Also, Tanzania, I like you. And the most powerful topic that was touched on a week or two ago, Susana, that everyone was talking about, it's about Panama's disqualification, right? Panama was, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful and also one of the most prepared, you know? Panama looked very strong, but she was disqualified just like that overnight without anyone expecting it. And apparently it was because she didn't comply with the rules of Miss Universe. Well, not so much of the universe, but that it was about the concentration. Because to my girls, it's like a prison, right? That it locks them up, puts them there in concentration altogether. And well, there apparently you can't bring a makeup artist or anything like that. Like, you have to do everything yourself. And she had left her room to put on makeup. I'm sorry, I don't know the story very well. Susana, it was a lot. Suddenly I was watching a video and another updated one came out, another. It was too many things. But well, you in the comments can put all the context if you are from Panama or if you know the whole topic. According to she broke the rule of leaving the room. And then when they went to her room maybe to scold her or whatever, she was with her boyfriend. And obviously that's also not allowed. And they found her doing the hanky-panky. No, but yes, she was quietly with her boyfriend. And what does it matter? That later she came out to give her version. to tell the real story of things, that in the first place she thought they had been too demanding, and then also because she said it was all the director's fault, right? The director of Miss Panama said it was him who alerted Miss Universe authorities that she was alone in the room with her boyfriend. She also mentioned that the man's organization is terrible. That the man sometimes didn't have the dresses ready for her. That she had to pay for everything that usually the organization pays for you, and she spent around $100,000 or something like that. And well, so she even had to lend him money so he could buy things for her. But you know how that man, like, he didn't do his part and he was always fighting with her. And well, also later other ex-contestants from Miss Panama came out, right? Also to give their version. Well, I think they were ex-queens of Miss Panama. Also to give their version, also speaking very badly of that man. And really, what a shame. You know why? She was living the moment of her life that I don't think will happen again, unless they change the director and give her the opportunity to enter again, which I doubt, right? And yes, I feel quite sorry for everything that happened to her. The top 5. This was powerful because there were many Latinas in the top 12, but we're not going to talk about the top 12 or 50. Let's get straight to the point. Juana Maria, the top 5. Nigeria, Mexico, Thailand, Denmark, and Venezuela. There was a lot of controversy about this too, because many people from other Latin American countries thought it was unfair that Mexico was included, right? I'm gonna put my notebook here because the gossip is strong. I literally asked them on Instagram, you know? Like, they put things that I couldn't forget to mention in this video, and many people brought up the topic of Mexico, right? That supposedly Mexico didn't deserve to be among the finalists, that they only included Mexico because this year Miss Universe was held in Mexico. So they said, you know, we must make a good impression in Mexico, so we're placing her among the finalists. I saw TikTok videos of girls from Chile and Peru also complaining, saying Mexico didn't deserve it. In my opinion, Mexico and Nigeria had no place in that top ranking. Those spots belong to Peru and Chile. Emilia Diaz doesn't reach the top 5. Mexico advances to the top 5 of Miss Universe, which is being held in Mexico City. I admit I don't typically watch many pageants, so I'm unsure what qualities make one contestant more deserving of the crown than others. Share your respectful opinions in the comments on whether you believe Miss Mexico truly earned her spot in the top 5 finalists. Or not, please don't fight. Thank you. We continue with the moment of the powerful questions, right? The question that decides your fate, the question that decides if annually, just for having won this contest, you are going to receive $250,000, right? A wonder. The question that determines if you'll travel the world and be considered the most beautiful woman for a year, right? My little girl from Nigeria was asked whether she prefers respect or being loved. For me, it's an easy question, but also a bit of a crappy one. Easy questions don't make you give super thoughtful answers, you know? Super, like everyone says wow, you know? But yes, she chose respect. The answer was pretty good, but also pretty meh because the question was meh. They asked Mexico, when something happens in your life, what gives you strength to continue? And she said her mom, who had cancer. Well, I think it was that her mom had cancer, and like that gave her a lot of strength. No, she gave the explanation. She looked quite nervous. Mexico, Susana. After seeing her answer, I said, I don't think Mexico is going to win, Susana, because obviously she looked quite nervous, Susana. They asked Denmark, how would you live your life differently if you knew that no one would judge you? And she said she wouldn't change anything, right? Susanna wouldn't change a thing about her life. As a rock star, she follows her heart. Despite her mom's disapproval, she declares, I like reggaeton. I'll never stop dancing. It's my calling. She responded like that. And I tell you, that answer wasn't bad, but I don't know. One expected more. Honestly, Susanna, so far no answer has surprised me or has made me say something like, wow, devoró, you know? Like she finished the dish, but she didn't devour it. What quality does someone need to have to be a successful leader? And she said empathy. I tell you, Thailand in the first place has a tremendous good level of English. Secondly, empathy. Thailand, I fasted, I see. Nothing against the answer, because obviously it's important to have empathy in life, Susanna. That's something fundamental, you know? But I'm seeing here, yes, they're gonna leave me an Amazon package, Juana, I'm sorry. But, well, yes, she said empathy. I feel there were much better answers than that. You know that about empathy, Juana? Nothing against empathy, Susanna. Even here is team empathy. But, you know, there were better answers. When asked to describe the ideal woman of today and what she had in common with that ideal, Venezuela's response was particularly powerful. Susana. That was essentially the question. And what does it matter that she, decided to have a translator with her to answer the question properly? What does it matter that the translator, Susana, who apparently graduated online in 2020, is Juana Maria? I don't understand all of this, you know? Wait, the translator told him that the question was, what was the most important thing that happened to you today? You better start learning English. It's completely unrelated. Even I could have translated the question better to Miss Venezuela, the translator. Where did you learn English, my little girl? On Duolingo? I tell you, no, Duolingo teaches quite well, but what is that? She lied on her resume. I tell you, Juana Maria, she lied on her resume. Obviously, Miss Venezuela's answer, I feel it was very good, and I feel she would have won if she had a good translator, honestly, and that gives a lot of frustration, because it was seen that she, of all the girls, was the most prepared to give a good answer. The answer she gave was good, but obviously it had nothing to do with the question. So obviously she was going to lose, but I've said the word obviously many times. Sorry, what else matters? Another crucial aspect is knowing how to speak English in these contests. Many previous winners didn't speak English but still won. However, I believe it gives you an advantage, you know? A plus is knowing how to speak English because that, you know? You can say everything you feel, answer a question truthfully, and not be waiting for the translator to answer the question with the same level of, I don't know, education, the same level of knowledge that you answered it, because the words that the translator uses may not be the same words that you used. Obviously, because they are different languages, but you know, like with the same level of intellect. So I don't know. I feel like that also takes away a bit of magic. And I tell you, obviously it's not mandatory, but I feel it would be a great benefit if you do these types of contests. And well, you speak English. This is a universe contest, Susanna. What? The universe, the aliens now what? No, did you see that they supposedly discovered aliens? Well, they didn't discover, but they said, like, yes, alien life in the sea. It's true. I mean, that alien mermaids exist. So Ariel, the little mermaid, is an alien. But, well, yes, Choco. And, well, in fifth place was Venezuela, followed by Thailand, then Mexico. And so it was all between Nigeria and Denmark, right? For me, Nigeria responded quite well, and also Denmark. For me, they almost had the same level of response. Maybe Nigeria answered the question a little better, but there wasn't much difference in my opinion, you know? So whoever won, for me, it was gonna be like, wow, you know? They deserved it. Whoever won, first of all, both very precious. Secondly, they seemed like super good people, Susanna. So, you know? I had no problem with either of them winning. And well, the winner, Susanna... What is this? Oh, already, and it was Denmark. Yes, my little blonde, my little Barbie won the Miss Universe competition. Yes, Susanna, no. But something that I was talking about was, well, I was talking, well, not here on the internet, but like I was talking to people I knew. It's been years since I saw a blonde win, you know? No, like a girl with highlights, a girl with illuminations. No, a blonde. I was saying, how many years has it been since a blonde won? How many times have I said that? But a blonde Miss Universe, you know, but my life, and I win a blonde. I feel that I attracted it. I'm sorry, Susanna, it was all my fault if he doesn't use it since I made the Beyonce video. I'm not the same that was being written in my last video. Yes, I am. Well, yes, you write your opinion in the comments. Susanna, I apologize if I didn't mention your country. In this video, I'm mentioning the highlights of the night for me, but all the contestants gave their best, especially the Latinas who are always the most prepared. Denmark also gave it their all. I'm not angry. Kisses in the Anastasio. I love you very much. If you made it to this point of the video, thank you for watching. Comment a little crown to know that you got to this point of the video and say, and I was a real bitch. Yes, you are. And true too.